Hi guys, welcome back to another Craft With Me video. Today we are going to be doing something a little bit different. I had been asked a few times if I can do kind of an updated version of how I make my glue bottle dangles. And as you can tell, I've made quite a few. So here's my own personal one that I made, and I absolutely love them. And some people say, oh, they might be too heavy, but actually they're not. I have this glue bottle that is practically empty, and I've tried the different dangles on them, and they stand up just fine. And there's really no problems to it. Now, if you have a teeny tiny one, then that might be a different story. But for right now, let's go ahead and get started on how I make the glue bottle dangles. Now, this is going to be kind of a sneak peek of my new holiday collection. And so I wanted to get these out by this weekend. So you're going to come along with me and make some. So we'll see how many we can get done today. Probably just one, maybe two. But I do have two different styles that I'm going to be doing. And one of them is the traditional red and green, which we're going to do right now. And then I do have more of the pastel colors that are trending right now for the holidays. And so if we get a chance, maybe we'll make one of those. But for right now, let me kind of show you what I have on my desk. Let me actually zoom you out a little bit. This is the madness that's normally taking over my desk when I'm doing these. And so I have my vast collection of the what are they? The glass, oh my gosh, the glass beads, and the majority of them are glass. And so I might have a few, maybe like the tiny ones that are maybe either wood or some type of maybe like I try not to use plastic, but the majority is glass. And so I do have a couple, like these are like clay, but they have a little bit of rhinestones on them. And so, but the majority glass. And what I do have are these, and I have the flathead pins. Let me zoom you back in. So I have the flathead pins. And then I have these loopy ones, which are for whatever little dangle or charm that that you might want to put on yours. Now, according to whatever charms or beads that I'm using will determine how many of each. Now, I normally use five little pieces. And so today we're going to be using 2 of the loop and 3 of the flathead. And so that's what we're using. Then I have a bunch of the little bead caps, the spacers, a lot of that stuff. And to actually do the chain, I usually buy a roll of them, and I usually get it from Hobby Lobby. And so I just cut them to size, and I have this one already connected. And so I get one of these split ring jumper rings. They're called the split jumper rings and jump rings. Split jump rings. Oh my gosh. And so that's what I'm using here to actually connect this to, which is the back of the earrings. And again, I get that from Hobby Lobby. And then like the back of the earrings have a little hole in the middle, and that's where I put my stainless steel pins, and I get those from Amazon, and those are always on my Amazon storefront. So if anyone, I know that I've had a few people ask me, but those are the only ones that I know for sure will not rust in my glue bottles. And so those are the ones that I get. Now you can't pick the colors, and so normally this is what you get. So I have a lot of red, greens, whites, blues, blacks, in this one, and then in the other one I had a lot of yellows. So there's that. Aside from that, I think that's everything. So let me go ahead and show you the tools that we're going to be using. I always have two of these, and these are just the little flat pliers. And so I always use these because to open and close the little jump rings, I use both of these. This one I got from Hobby Lobby, and this one helps me open the split jump rings. And so those, let me show you a bigger jump ring so you can get an idea. So this one, I get it right where that jump ring splits open, and look at that. That opens it right up for me. And like that, it's easier for me to put the chain in and to put the little, the chain goes into the jump ring. So I would do this, just kind of a quick, because I don't want anybody to tell me you should have done it. So I just put that in. See that? See how easy that was? Unless you don't want in. See, I use this because I was messing up a lot of my nails trying to keep these jump rings open. See, there's that. So I would connect the jump ring to the chain, and then I would connect the split jump ring to my little earring backing thing. And so let me open this up again, and then it will go through. See that it has two little loops, and so I will add this to one of the loops. And you just kind of have to position your fingers so that you know that you have everything in. And just to kind of bring it all the way around, I use my little pliers, and there you have it. So you have the chain connected to the jump ring, and the jump ring is connected to the little earring back, and that's where you put your little pin. And so let me just do this so you could see, and this will go right in here. Now sometimes if you feel like yours gets a little loose, just get a little pliers and then squeeze these two sides together, and it'll tighten it right back up. But there it is. And then we will go ahead and add our little sections of the dangle. And so for mine, I do every other one. So I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I will have 10 links to each of my chains, because I would do one at the very bottom, skip one, do another one on the third link, skip one, and then so forth. So there you have it. Let's go ahead and get started. I have this one already done, but what I'm going to do first is add whatever charms go onto the little loopy ones. And so I've made these, and these are going to be on all of the dangles. And so I made each a little angel, kind of like a little holiday angel, depending on the style. So I have red and green for the traditional ones, and they're all going to be different. And then I have more of the fun colors, for example, this one, for the more colorful style. So for this one, because I'm using the traditional, actually, let me see. I am going to be using, let's use, let's do this one. So I'm going to grab one of just the regular jump rings, and then we're going to split this open. I know it was a lot of introduction, but I'll kind of keep going as we're going along. And then I just kind of twist it open and then twist it back shut. And then there's that one. Now for the rest, I do have this, and these I actually got from Hobby Lobby last year, and they're just little peppermint ornament, like the mini ornaments. It's got this little piece here that I wanted to cut off, but it's just a little, it's practically not foam, but it's like a hollowed plastic, but it's sparkly little peppermint. And so all of them are going to have this one too. And so again, I'm going to get a jump ring, split this open. I will have these up on my Etsy hopefully by Friday. So these are the 2 charms that we're going to be putting. And then the rest are going to be on the flat back. So I have these, and these are just little glass like Christmas hats or Santa hats. And so we're going to be adding one of these. But because the little hole is a little bigger than what my flat head here is, then I'm going to be adding maybe a little kind of a, what do you call this? Little, it's a mini bead. See that? It's not really a seed bead because the seed beads are teeny tiny. You can't even see that. See those? And so I just have kind of my collection, and then that will be the stopper for here. And then I can go ahead and start building from here. Now I can go ahead and add another green one just to kind of be same, and then we'll start building. And so I try to have my little trays here. So this one has a lot of the little chains. This one has a little angel charms that I've made, and then I have kind of a selection of the colors of beads that I need. And so I'll just kind of go from here instead of trying to reach over all around me the whole time. And so here I can just kind of check to see. Now I can't go too high up because this is already on my little what are these called? My little pins, my little loop pins. I don't know. I forget what they're called. But so I can't go too far up. So I'm thinking maybe I'll do 2 small red ones. And then just put another one of these little beads in the middle. And then I always hold it down with this finger just to make sure that nothing's going to slip out. So there's that one. And then with this, I'm going to be using these round pliers, and I'm going to grab the top. Let me bring this a little bit closer. I'm going to grab the top here, and then I just start rolling. I let go, roll, I let go, and I roll, and I just keep rolling it until it's all the way down. And then if I need to close it up a little bit, I just do that. And there it is. It's ready. So there's that one. This next one, I have these little peppermints. And so with this one, since I added green on this, I'll probably add red on the bottom here. Let's use one of the little mini beads. And then I'm kind of a creature of habit, and so I always try to do like the same. And so here I can add maybe green and then put maybe like a spacer. Since I'm doing this with silver, I take out all of my little silver spacers and find the hole, and then maybe put another little red bead on the top. And here's that one. And again, I'm just going round and round and round until I get to the bottom. And there it is. So let's keep going. Now this one doesn't have anything on it, and so this is just going to be my little, I try to make a smaller one to be at the very end of my chain. And so this one will be a smaller one, so we can do something fancy and maybe use like one of these, and maybe add, let's see, do I want to do one of these? Yeah, we'll do one of these. And then maybe add, I have a couple little mini white beads here, so let's put these in. And then do I want to add something else? maybe a little green because this is red, and then add this one, and then do it again. Use the green, and then maybe a little white one. And that's just going to be my little one that I'm going to have at the end. And I'm going to grab my little pliers here. I got these from Temu. And I'm just going to cut off just a little bit of this so that it's not so much. Just be careful when you cut those off because sometimes they can go flying. And again, I'm just going around the very tip because I want these little spirals to go a bit small. And so there's that one. Now let's go ahead and fill up the ones that do have charms. So this one has green, so I'm probably going to do red. So let's do these little itty bitty ones, and these are kind of like diamond shape. And then we could do, let's see. These reds are not the same color reds. I have different color reds here. That one has a little piece of that plastic string that it comes with, see? Let me take this off really quick. I need my tweezers for this. Oh, this is so annoying. There it goes. Okay, easier. Now maybe a couple of the little greens. So we'll do a red, a green, another red, maybe put a spacer. Let's do, how about one of these? You gotta get this. And then do it again the opposite way. And then we're gonna do red, and then green, and then that little red spacer. You don't want to go too far up. See, I'm thinking this might be a little too far because that's not going to give me enough room to actually coil it down. And so I think I'm going to take off that last one and then just add it. So it's kind of, you just kind of have to eyeball it and see. So a lot of times this happens. I feel like it's going to look pretty, and it does, but I end up having to kind of shorten it so that I have enough here to start rolling the pin down. And there's that one. And then let's do this last one. Now this one's kind of a free, so I can do whatever on this one. So let's add maybe this color green, only because I think it's really pretty. I just dropped that one, so let me grab another one. Let's add white. I have these pearl kind of iridescent white. So let's add these, and then maybe let's add these little red gem spacers. Then let's add, maybe not this one. This one looks like it's cracked a little bit. Add the red, and then use the green. This is a different color green. Actually, I don't know. Let's see. Do I like that? Let's keep going. And I think I can add these little things first. So again, just kind of testing it out, but this is how it goes. I really like to add something kind of a focal point in the middle. And so there's that one. And then again, we'll just roll it down. starting from the tip, rolling all the way down. Now sometimes this happens to me, to where when I'm trying to roll it and it'll actually roll right under and it'll get stuck. So just twist it a little bit and then keep rolling. And there it is. Cute, right? Okay, now we can start adding it to our little chain. Now for the chain, I'm gonna need more jump rings. I'm gonna need 5 because I have 5 little sections here. So I've got 3, 4, 5. And again, I find all of my little things at Hobby Lobby. But I'm sure you can find it at any craft store if you don't have a Hobby Lobby near you. So these I'm just going to open up, and I'm going to start from the bottom and go to the top. So the bottom is going to be my shortest one, because that'll keep my length kind of at a minimum. And then I'll go from the next, so I go from shorter to longer. And so I go to the next one that's a little bit shorter, and that's going to be this one. And then my ones with charms. So again, I'm starting at the bottom, skipping a section. What is it called? There's a name for it. Wait a minute. Somebody's going to try to comment it. Link, a chain link. So I skip a chain link and then I go on to the next one. Okay. Now we're going to keep going. And then I go to the next one, which is probably this one. And then, so I did here, skip one, go here. And then to the next one. And then between these two, this one is the longer one, so I'm going to go with the angel. Come on. Again, skipping a chain link, going to that one. And then twisting these open, grabbing it, and then adding this to the top link. And there we have it. There is our little dangle. Our little holiday dangle. Isn't that cute? So I think we have enough time to make one of the pastel-y ones. So let's kind of clear this. Let me quickly put this back to where these belong, so that I can kind of start from scratch and start building my, I think I can leave those. Let's start putting these back. That goes here. These go over here. We'll put the red ones back because we're not going to be using those colors. The little diamond, and that goes over here. Okay. And let's move that. Okay, so now we can do pink, the fun colors. We can do a couple pinks, a couple of the turquoise, these iridescent color ones. And then let's get some fun colors here. So I have turquoise, or I can even do one of these that are kind of multicolored. Those are pretty too. I have these peachy ones. I have a couple of these pink ones. Those are pretty. And let's see what else. Again, I have more of these turquoise. See, I keep getting one of these that have the plastic in it. Let me just take that off real quick. And then I have, sorry if I'm reaching over, I have these that could be a pretty focal point. I have a couple of these pink little gemmy things. These are the pair to those. I have these light blue ones. I think I need maybe a purple. I'll take a few of these purples. And let's see. I have these light blues. See, because when I do it like this, I can kind of see what it's going to look like, and I love it. So let's get a couple more of the whites and these iridescent ones. Okay, I think that's good. Now what we're going to be using for the chains for these, not for the chains, the little decorations. Again, we're going to do one of the little peppermints. We'll do, let's do a yellow one of these. Should we do yellow? Or maybe this mint. I think I need a mint green beads. So I have these. We could do those. I kind of like that too. We'll keep that in there just in case. And okay, so we're going to be using where did it go? Did it roll off? I know I had it. We could use one of these. I thought I had it. I don't know what happened to it. Okay, it must have rolled away. Oh, there it is. Okay, and maybe a pink one of the little, isn't that cute? Using those two and this and one of these. So maybe use maybe this pink one. Okay, so again, I'm going to go in and get my, I have a bunch of these. So let's move this. I need 2 of the loops and 3 of the flat ones. Here's another loop. Let me get the flat. And I'm gonna grab a few more of my jump rings. And I already have this one made, but I'm going to use a different pin. So let's do white for this one. And let's go ahead and start building. So let's add these again. I don't know why it has these little pieces here, but we're going to add a jump ring to the charms. So let's go ahead and do that. Just going to open these. I just want to give you guys kind of a sneak peek of what these little, my little holiday dangle collection is going to look like. And so let's see, we can quickly do one of these. And so we have those 2 ready, and then we need these. So let's do this one, and let's get maybe, let's do this little white pearl to put at the base, just to make sure that this isn't going to fall out. And then we can build from there. So let's do another one of these little beads. And then add maybe this iridescent clear one, maybe this pink. Actually, I have a better pink one. Oops. Not that one. It's kind of like a pearl pink. I think that might be too big. Let's keep it simple. The pearl pink, and then use another little white bead. Sometimes I forget because I'm considering this kind of as a charm, but it's really not because it's actually on here and it's not looped on the bottom. So I need to make sure that I always have enough space to turn these and coil these in. So there's that one. And then we have these. And so this one, I want to do something fun. So let's add maybe these little pink ones, little pink gems, and then add, maybe now we'll do this one. But I think we can do spacers for this. So let's add just these little spacers, just to kind of give it a little bit of that silver in here. Ooh, this one's really pretty. Look at that. So these little ones are pink, and then you got the iridescent clear ones, the spacers, and then that little, I don't even know, it's like a bead inside of a clear bead. Isn't that cute? And now we can go ahead and turn that in. Okay, so there's that other one. This one is going to be a freebie, which means that I can just kind of do whatever. So maybe, I don't know if I want to add this because there's one already here. We could do this one. This is a pretty blue. So let's add, let's see, maybe, I don't know if I have any other little clear ones that are tiny. I'm trying to see my stash here, but I think we're just going to have to do with what we have. So let's do this, and then maybe do the light blues. We'll just do this one blues, and then add this again, maybe with a couple spacers. Let's add these fun ones. Add it. So when I add these, I add one going up, I add one going down, so it kind of hugs that center one. And then we're going to go back and repeat the same pattern. Come on. Really? Oh my goodness. And then add that last one. And there you have that one. And I have just enough to finish this one off. And there's that one. Looks like I have two blues, but that's okay. We're going to add a bunch of pinks and purples. We'll add purple to this one. So let's add these purple ones. I think what I'm going to do is just add this, add a fun spacer. Let's see, maybe these. These would be pretty. Just do something different. Add another one of these little bead spacer things. Add another one. And there's that one. That one was easier. Let me move the pliers that I'm not going to be needing right now. And then go ahead and coil that in. And there's that one. And the last one, let's do maybe the turquoise. Should we do the turquoise? So let's add, I think I need something a little bit brighter because I feel like these are two blues. So let's do more of the pinks, but I want kind of, let's see. These are light pinks. I wanted something a little bit more vibrant. But I don't have anything, so we're gonna have to do with what we have. So let's put this and then add maybe these spacers. And then I want to add maybe, let's see. Do I have like a big white one? I do. Very nice. And then we'll add another one of these spacers and add the pink here. And there's that one. And then again, starting from the top and just turning it round and round. And there we have it. So there's our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we're going to start from the bottom. Come on. I cut off my nails yesterday because I was trying to do something and one of them broke. And my nails don't grow pretty anyway, so it's probably for the best. So we're going to start. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one has an extra one. So let's cut the bottom. I was going to say it looked a little long. You just got to cover your eyes when you do that because they shoot out. So let's go ahead and grab the one that we opened. Put our little, what do you want to call it? Little section. And there. So again, we're starting from smallest to biggest. Smallest going on the very bottom. And then between these two, they're both the same. So we'll just do this one. And we'll add this one to the skipping one, going on to the next. So this is are going to go on every other one. And then I just twist these, going on to this one. Skipping, going to this one. And then gotta measure to see which one of these is longer. My angel is longer, so we're gonna put the peppermint. This one's gonna go next. And again, skipping one, putting that in. And then the last one, putting that in. They're really easy to make once you get the hang of it. I've been making these for a long time, so. And there it is. There is our little, I don't even know what to call this one, because the other one is traditional, non-traditional. But here is our other little dangle with the pastel trending colors right now. And so that's it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that jazz. And I will be coming back so you can see the ones that I've made already. Again, just a little sneak peek. So I did one with orange here. This one had a little bit of mint. Purples, a little bit of a darker pinks and blues. So that's that. And then here are the traditional ones, which I don't know which one's my favorite. They're so pretty. But that's it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget, I will be sharing these on my Etsy, but I will also be doing, like I normally do, a a detailed look at each one. I will be making 20 of them, and again, I hope to have them out by Friday. And so I thought that this was a perfect opportunity to do an updated version of my dangles, and also showing you the new collection that's going to be coming out, which I'm just going to call my holiday collection. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys on Friday. Bye, guys.